Have you ever dreamed of the ultimate connected house? Lights, heating, cooling, all connected through home automation. Video switching lets you watch any video source on any display in your entire home, controlling the whole home from your phone. Well, we found that house. It's here at the Savant Experience Center, which is an 8,000 square foot showroom in the middle of New York City. And the crazy thing about this space is that all this technology is running on consumer level Mac Minis, iPhones, and iPads. Let's go check it out. Hey there. How's it going? So hey guys, I'm here with Bob Madonna, who is the founder and CEO of Savant.
Yeah, Savant's in the business of building and selling home automation and control systems. We actually teamed up with a guy named Tom Felicia, and he did a fantastic job designing this space so that the technology blends in with the apartment.
So now everything here, as I understand, is based on OS X, iOS devices. The entire system is kind of built around Apple technology.
Everything runs on an Apple device communicating with a control system that's an Apple-based control system.
So there's a control system that's handling everything in this room right now.
Which means controlling the TV, controlling the lights, controlling the HVAC, controlling the shades in the room. Anything that controls the environment will interface to the security system.
We've got a picture of sort of this room going on here. That's those lights. You can see that you've got the blue there. And now you can control this room just by interacting with this picture.
Right, so let's say I want to turn this light on and off. I just touch it in the picture, and you notice it went off in the picture. We use the power of the GPU and the iPad to simulate the light turning on. So for this lamp, I only had to take 2 photographs. One with the light off, and one with the light on. Mm-hmm. And then even, not just for on and off, but if I press and hold the light, a little dim switch appears, if you notice. I can dim the light. And I dim the light also. And again, the software in the iPad dims the light on and off. We switch all types of video sources through our video switch here. Let's connect to the living room. And I switch to the living room.
So I don't know if you guys saw that. We should demo that again. That is about the fastest HDMI switching I've actually seen. So you're doing the HDMI handshake.
That's correct.
He's hitting the button now, and it's switched. And I can't do that with my receiver at home.
You can control everything here with an iPhone, with an iPod Touch, with an iPad, with a remote. But what this is missing is the tactical button.
Yeah.
So if you could take the combination of this and the iTouch, you'd have the perfect remote.
And we've seen renders of your concepts.
Right. Early next year we'll be shipping, but we can also control it from the coffee table.
This coffee table is ridiculous. So we're here in the kitchen, and this is one of your touch TVs.
If you take a look at this, we designed it so that you can basically just touch the TV and the control surface comes up. There's a Mac Mini behind here.
What's the most Mac Minis you've ever put into a house? Because every one of these TVs has a Mac Mini, right? It's like 50 Mac Minis?
Yeah, that's correct. But we can scale way down to just one living room, where it's just a single Mac Mini being the controller.
What if I have like an old Apple IIe in my basement? Will that work?
No, that will not work.
It seems like the Mac Mini makes things expensive on the control end. The display end has gotten way cheaper because of the iPad,
That's
right?
correct. Yeah, and on the control end, by the way, the Mac Mini doesn't really make it more expensive. It's actually, for the horsepower we get out of the Mac Mini, it's probably one of the most cost-effective control systems out there. But you're right, when you go downstream in smaller sizes, the iPads really opened up this market for us, where we can now put iPads everywhere in the home very cost-effectively to control everything.
Can we see what's underneath there? Is the iPad like in a million pieces?
It's an off-the-shelf iPad.
That is like taking the skin off a Terminator.
If somebody should rip it off the wall or steal it, it would be alarmed back to the system and you could be emailed.
So here we are in the bedroom of the future here. I really want to focus on this ridiculous closet door.
We do a lot with digital art. I can basically put it in TV mode and turn on a television or turn on 2 TVs.
So these are projectors back here.
Yeah, rear projection. You notice I can go into my closet. Basically can tell the system to go out and read me an RSS feed. In this case, I'm going to tell the system to go out and read me the Wall Street Journal. Would you like to come into the shower with me?
I suppose I would, but only because there's technology in here.
So if you
So
notice,
General Motors is
Whoa.
increasing the size of its initial public offering by 30%.
Let me ask you a question. Is this useful or terrifying?
I think it's very useful because I like to listen to the Wall Street Journal as I'm showering.
You should listen to Engadget, by the way. The Wall Street Journal is it's nice, but it's no Engadget. So it's just reading RSS to you, and you can have it.
That's
you
right.
can spit any feed into it you want.
Right, that's correct. It's another rear projector in the
This is
bathroom.
happening back
And
here.
it's,
I wouldn't let people go to the bathroom in here. There's far too much technology happening. Okay, so this is the main sort of programming interface for the whole system here. You don't have to do any of the programming for the IR commands. You don't have to do any of that. It handles it for you.
right, that's all built into
And there's an IR blaster somewhere that controls all this stuff. Do you have any weapons?
No,
Missile systems?
I have no weapons.
This is stock OS 10 that you're running with Automator, right? So
That's
these are,
correct.
And
This
these
is
are just
nothing-
your actions that you've put into the
Exactly.
system.
These are custom actions that we've developed.
So the app on the iPad is like you were saying, it's like a shell.
Yeah,
And so you're
basically-
basically sending this stuff into the shell.
So basically, the PBX's software that runs on our control system is a full PBX stack that runs on a Mac Mini that then communicates to all the iPads or iTouches that are full-blown telephones. I'm going to call the hotel room. I can pick up. Hello. How may I help you? Now, normally you would have this in another room.
Normally you'd be talking to somebody else, not,
Right.
not yourself.
Exactly.
So now we're here in the sports bar. So this is sort of the last of the big rooms here at the Experience Center. There's TVs everywhere. We're focused on this guy.
This is our new touch TV. Here's the newer interface with swipe control, gesture control. It gives me a preview, and I also decide, okay, I want to send that to the sports bar TVs. I basically can just quickly switch it up to the TV.
And so you're saying I definitely need to be a professional athlete to afford all this.
This is more of the higher end home that puts in sports bars. That's correct.
Oil
But many of the
tycoon.
features that you see, the same features you get on the small system you get on the large system.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. It's good to have you.